Welcome to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, home of the Panthers, in a program built on the backs of legends like Tony Dorsett, Hugh Green, Mark May, and Mike Ditka. Give it the toughness that is epitomized by anyone who plays in the Steel City. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Central Michigan Chippewas, taking on a team from the ACC, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to... The Chippewas will kick it away first. On the run, inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped up to 17. So Pittsburgh's offense will take the field first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. It's a seam wide open. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. The Panthers will hustle to the line.
I'm a big believer in taking shots early in the game and being aggressive and showing my team I got confidence in them. Let's go make plays. First drive, already taking shots down the field. Nice job, nice pitch, nice catch.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Got it behind the line. It's Lee.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Looking for a push on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. So Central Michigan's offense will have its first possession of the game. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And, David, you know, from a roster standpoint, they're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver spot, but this is a dude that can get it done.
I think that's the biggest point that you made. It's a guy that has the potential to make big plays. And if you're pointing to a guy, he is the one. Talking to coaches, like, they've seen flashes in big moments. They need to see it consistently, and it starts today.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
And the Chippewas line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Off the play fake on 1st down. Going up top. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers!
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that.
Central Michigan, 0.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air, it's Labus. Fires to the middle. Working that left side. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Now on the option. They'll try the run. Tried to fight his way forward, but he didn't even make it back to the line of scrimmage. The Chippewas are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Grabbed over the middle. It's Temple. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team. And the Chippewas will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Snap it to the back. Running into the open space. Show him a little juke, and he's up to the 30 before he stopped. Hit right back to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And the Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, and they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack.
Going for the big play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Panthers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Lee. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Holstein. Pressure coming. He's going to take off. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10.
These guys aren't human. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11.
Great job by the defense that time, getting the sack, but no time to celebrate. You got to line up right now because the offense is going tempo.
Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. They're setting up the screen. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
Central Michigan.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Give to the running back. Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Here's the pressure. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Pitt. Quick strike through the air for the score.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Baylor sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the fourth quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in Waco. That's how much they took the crowd out of it. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Out of the gun to give to the back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Labus. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turnover.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Trying to run, it's Reed. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That ought to be enough to give Pitt the first down. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
Central Michigan, 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. On the move. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Keeps it on the draw. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking downfield, it's Labus. Under fire. Going to try to get it himself. Quarterback gets the first down. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. The Chippewas with the 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Creates a little space.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. Wants to go up top on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Chippewas are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. That's the kind of protection you dream about as he fires left. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Never a doubt. Right down the middle.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking for a man, it's Holstein. Makes the catch, it's Reed. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to pass. Under fire. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in their last game, gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward, but let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
Pitt will have to boot this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Townsend. At the 45, on its way. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Chippewas, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Oh, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Chippewas need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Chippewas send out the punt unit.
On to kick it away.
Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. Sends it back in motion. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Got his man on the outside. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. They'll send the tight end in motion. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The kick is on its way. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Backed up now, here's second and long.
Brings up second down.
Goes to the option. They'll go to the ground. They stop him in his tracks, trying to sneak that fullback loose, and nothing doing. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that battle.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on second and long. On the option. Powers through the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Trying to impose their will with the run. He's brought down to the 49. That is well short of the first down. And the Chippewas will call on their punt team. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Running to the left. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's second and 12. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Dropping back, it's Holstein. He rifles one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42. Caught in the backfield, it's Lee.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Creates a little room. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Caught close to the marker, it's Johnson. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. They'll move the tight end. To the air on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Lee. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. The Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw. It's Holstein. Flushed out of the pocket. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. Just enough time to get off one more snap. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the 1st half. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far today in Pittsburgh. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the 1st half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the north side of Pittsburgh.
Pitt will kick off, ready to get things started here in the 3rd quarter. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Just going to keep it after the snap. Short gain on the play before he slides. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Here comes the option. Got the 1st down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The give on the option. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Back to throw. It's Lavis. He's got it down the middle. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Here comes the heat. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Grabbed on the outside, it's Lee. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. They go to the ground. Got room to work. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd down.
Here's the handoff. They'll make the stop right there, but Pittsburgh moves the chains, and they have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Lee.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Finds a crease at the 20. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh!
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
PAT unit on the field.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Penn State delivered the knockout blow, and I think the defense might have been the story here. LeVar Arrington, Shane Conlon, Jack Ham. There's another stud there at linebacker U. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Got the first down. Looking for more. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. Motion from the wideout. Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll keep it himself. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Gonna run it. It's Townsend. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Looking to pass. It's Labus. It's complete on the right side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Chippewas in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll leave it with him. Oh, a lot of space. Turning on the Jets. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
What a big-time run for this offense. A physical run, getting down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, and considering how well they're running it right now, why wouldn't you just hand it off to this guy right here again?
The option look. Touchdown, Chippewas. Great job by the back on the option. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
And no doubt, first half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point gets them a little closer at 31-10. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Handoff from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quick release by the QB. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Nice job to get it past the sticks and then get him down at the 35. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Gets away from one, finds some space. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. That's the end of the period, and Pittsburgh has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. And a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Holstein. Pulls it in. It's Williams. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And the Chippewas can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Lewis. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's Williams. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Motion from the back. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the tight end. Catch in the middle, it's Temple. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Past the sticks and still on his feet. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. The Chippewas have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Safe completion on the screen. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They desperately need to get the score here on 3rd and goal to have any kind of wild chance. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Central Michigan. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they're now down 31-17.
That makes the score Pittsburgh 31, Central Michigan 17.
So it's an 80-yard drive, and they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Leaves it with the back. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. And the Panthers want to pick up the tempo.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
To throw, it's Holstein. Looking to scramble. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. They'll give it to the back. Nice move there. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Chippewas are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. There he goes. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. So this defense just shot itself in the foot, and now they'll have to try to stand up again after just handing the offensive first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Chippewas are moving quickly down the field. To the ground with the back. Couldn't really get started there. Pick up a 1 to the 35. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. On the option. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. On the option. He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent 3rd down defense, and 4th down's coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Unleashes it on the run. Touchdown, Chips. A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
As quarterbacks, you want to find your best matchup in these critical 4th downs. They found it and took a shot, and it paid off. Huge touchdown.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. LSU had a dominant win, the kind the folks in Baton Rouge were used to in 2019 when Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and Justin Jefferson led the Tigers to a national title. Talk about a special team. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Kept it, and he's past the marker. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
It's the 4th quarter. Every second counts, right? It's a 1-possession game. We're chasing the QB. He scrambles around, does such a great job getting positive yards, keeping this drive alive. We need to score badly. We got to keep drives alive like this. Wonderful job.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Lee. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Scanning the field, it's Holstein. Finds his man, it's Reed. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Pitt will line up to punt it away. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Townsend.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field, but you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your 2nd and 3rd read some, but we got to stay aggressive.
Finds the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on first down. He's taking a deep shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The play action fake. Quickly complete. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. To the air, it's Labus. Here's a throw downfield late. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. A deep throw as the clock winds down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, Dave.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.